Welcome to the Week 4 Fantasy Recap. Sorry, that's really loud. That music always plays in my room. It's not even just for this. I am your current reigning champion, Chris. It's an honor to be selected to do the recap this week. Let's get started. So I had a really bad week of Chris's quick picks. Didn't have a good feel for the teams and the matchups. And probably the biggest surprise of the week was Kelly losing to Jay-Witt. Jay-Witt had an awesome game out of Jamal Charles. And Kelly didn't get any help from Julian Edelman at all. And so one of our unbeatens fell this week. I guess that just leaves me. How much do you guys hate it that I'm undefeated in this league right now? Let's let that sink in. Jay-Witt moves to 2-2. He's on a two-game winning streak. His team's looking pretty good. Another game that surprised me was Henry and Sarah. Henry put up 130 points, which is the highest total of the season so far. Sarah didn't have a bad game. She put up 102, and I really thought she was going to get her first one of the season. But Henry's Cowboys decided to play this week, and he handled her by 28 points. Sarah's 0-4. I don't know if we've had an 0-4 start in the league in its 4-year history. We for sure haven't had it 5, so be on the lookout for that. Sarah, pick it up. So Eli versus Karsko in kind of a, average, mediocre, depressing game. Karsko won. Karsko was saved by Aaron Rodgers, even though Eli was getting the other half of that double dip with Jordy and Randall. The rest of Eli's team sucks, though, so I don't know. I think Eli's set for a bit of a slide for this next couple stretch of games. They're 2-2. Who cares? Content Kings versus the Jacksonville Maxes. Julian's team is probably the most bipolar in the league. He switches off from going from 100 a game to like 50 or 60. This week he put up 57.5, which is just god-awful. His 2 Panther players combined gave him 4.6 points. You hate to see that. Max got his first one of the season. The ridicule will cease for this week, but just for this week because Max's team is still pretty rocky. You can only ride Donald Brown for so long, Max. Team Snoopy versus Niles Killers team. Niles on a 3-game losing streak after losing by about 20 to Coy. Coy had a decent game from just about everyone. Niles started MJD, who plays for the Raiders. You know he plays for the Raiders now. Now started a guy that plays for the Raiders and got 0.3 points out of him. So, yeah. Steve Smith only plays the Panthers once a year now, so you're going to need some help. Final matchup of the week was Adam and me. I put up 100-plus points per usual, with no thanks to the Patriots D and their pitiful performance last night. Let's see. Well, Adam got -10 from the Falcons D, so yeesh. Adam got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players scored 5 points or less. And that's just, you're never going to win. You wouldn't even beat Julian with that. Andrew Luck is the savior of my team, and Frank Gore decided to play like the African prince that he is. Yeah. Next week's matchups. Max versus Coy. That's a heated rivalry. Julian and Adam, father-son matchup. I don't know. Maybe combined they can put up 100 points next week. We'll see. That's getting ambitious. Circuit Breaker win the streak against Eli. I don't know. Eli's kind of creepy about Sarah, so maybe he'll let her win. Who knows? Kelly plays Henry in a battle of 3-1s. That'll be a good matchup. Though Henry will probably revert back to his 75-point-a-game ways. Jaywitt plays Karsko. Wow, Karsko is projected 71 points right now. So that's not good. Jaywitt, you might win that one. I play Niall in a battle of this league's only champions. I'm not going to lose. I'm on a mission from God. And by God, I mean Andrew Luck. Standings. After this week, everyone's kind of bunched up into a big pack of 2-2s. It's real depressing being 2-2. But, I mean, chances are one of the playoff spots is already taken up, so. I mean, T-Jack playoff spots taken up. Sarah. So, you guys keep fighting like dogs to make it into my championship playoff. This week's Shame of the Week is a dual Shame of the Week. I wanted to do a Triforce Shame of the Week, but Henry managed to win. But guess what? I'm still going to give it to some Spindell family members. So.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
You play to win the game. You play to win the game.
I want winners.
Playoffs? You don't play to just play it.
She's not a Christian!
That's the great thing about sports. And that was a disgraceful performance. Playoffs.
On September the 11th, enemies of freedom committed an act of war against our country.
Open Gangnam Style.
This week's Shame of the Week goes to Julian and Adam Spindell for their terrible weekly performances. Combined, they would not have beaten Henry. Combined, you could have played 18 players and you wouldn't have beaten the younger, smaller, stupider brother. So that's why the Shame of the Week is going to Julian and Adam. Yeah. So I think this is getting pretty long. I'm going to cut it short now. Let's keep the hate coming. All right. Have a good week, guys. Bye.